What's actually changing in WordPress hosting?
Actually see a category shift here. The real question isn't whether to add the agentic website builder, it's how fast you put it on top of the business that you have already built.
It runs on real WordPress, not a closed proprietary stack. Why was that deliberate?
It powers like 43% of the web, and even in some top countries, that number is over 60%.
What can you share about the average revenue per user or conversion improvements?
On our own hosting, runs at 12 to 15% from free to paid conversion.
You must come across this a lot. Companies that would say, we've got a development team of our own, we'll just build it ourselves. Like, what do you say to that?
Yeah, this question comes up a lot. 30 engineers on our site worked on this for 12 months to get to the point where we are now. And the hardest one actually is the unit economics. We have optimized our generation cost through months of iterations. It's roughly 10 times lower than any internal team has reached that we have observed.
What was the most surprising reaction you've gotten, like from a partner after they went live? If you run a WordPress host, you've definitely felt the ground move this past year. AI site builders went from a novelty to something your customers are actively asking for, and the hosts figuring out like what to do about it. I'm Artashes from Hosting Discussion. Today, I'm sitting down with 10web to see their Agentic builder live and talk about what it means for hosting providers. Narek, welcome. Thanks for doing this. Let's start simple. Like, who are you and what do you actually do at 10web?
Yeah. First of all, Artashes, thank you for the invitation to your podcast. So my name is Narek. I'm the CEO of 10web, and I've been in WordPress and web hosting industry for about 13 years now, and the last 7 of them building 10web. So at the moment, like I split my time between 2 things, like talking to our hosting providers on the business side and working with the engineering team on the product side.
So for anyone in our audience who's never opened 10web before, it's hard to believe at this point, but how would you describe the product in a single sentence?
Well, in a single sentence, it's hard to describe it, but I will try. So 10web is an agentic AI website builder. So it's a multi-agent platform that turns a prompt into a production-ready WordPress website, which you can easily edit later with AI chat-based editor, visual editor, or code editor. So for hosting companies, it ships as a self-hosted white-labeled solution that runs on their own infrastructure under the brand. For agencies, MSPs, telcos, and SaaS platforms, it ships like white-labeled on top of our managed WordPress hosting.
Okay, and so before we get into the 10web's own story, I want to step back for a second. What's actually changing in WordPress hosting right now that you think most hosting companies don't fully understand yet?
Yeah, we actually see a category shift here. So what's changing for website building is what customers actually want. So AI platforms like Lovable, Bolt, V0 set new expectation, and people don't want to buy hosting and then go to figure out how to build a website. They want to describe an outcome and have it like exist. If a host is not offering that, the new customer just goes somewhere that does. So the bigger hosts actually already see this and are acting on it. So you can see that they have like different AI solutions, AI website builders already integrated into their solutions. They are in the best position to lead it because they already have what the AI native platforms are building from scratch. They have the infrastructure, they have the customers, they have the brand, and acquisition channels that already convert. So what's missing for them is actually the product layer on top of it. So the real question isn't whether to add the agentic website builder or not. It's how fast you put it on top of the business that you have already built.
Boy, do I have a great question for you, like, but it'll come a bit later. But so now I just want to kind of go over the 10 web story very quickly. And I mean, it's moved fast. Like when I was looking, like you started in 2017 as
Right.
managed hosting and then launched the AI builder, I believe in 2021, then shipped the Agentic builder and a white label version in 2025. Can you uh, walk us through like that jump? And honestly, if you can tell your secret sauce behind moving that quickly, that's also going to be cool.
Yeah, so actually we had three like product generations. So as you have mentioned, we have launched as a managed WordPress hosting on Google Cloud in 2017. Then in 2021, like before even like ChatGPT was even a thing, we shipped the first AI website builder on the market. So we have been in this AI for WordPress game the longest on both like website creation and hosting. So that first version was built on top of Elementor, but about a year ago we hit a ceiling as you can't really go far if you keep like bolting AI on top of a structured builder, as it limits the design and functionality of the website. So we made a hard and now I can say the right decision to rebuild from scratch with a true AI native approach. So that became the Agentic website builder in 2025. So a team of AI agents generating a full 5 to 7 page WordPress site from a prompt. It takes courage and discipline to shift your core engineering problem, and we have done it twice now. Once when we moved like from hosting to a website builder, and again when we moved from section based to agentic website builder. And actually there is a third shift that we have done was on the GTM side. So we moved from solely B2C business to B2B as well, with white labeled API distribution. So we don't compete with our partners for the end customer. We ship the builder under their brand so they can sell it as theirs. Yeah.
So can we get into like the little difference? Because I want to understand it, but keep it like simple and plain. What's the real difference between a template-based AI builder and an agentic one? And why should that end customer care?
Yeah, so the difference comes to what the AI produces first. So a template builder produces a selected template. Then the AI fills the content. So the design and functionality is limited by the structure of the builder itself. So the output is bounded by the structure. So an agentic builder produces code first. So a team of specialized AI agents, each handling a part of this site. One plans the like architecture, the other one the copy, the other one the design. Because the agents are producing the code, you are basically unlimited in terms of design and functionality. For the end users, that's the difference between a site like that looks like a template and the
Mhm.
site which looks like it was custom built for them.
So to be clear, it runs on real WordPress, not a closed proprietary stack. Uh, why was that deliberate, and what does it give people that the closed platforms can't?
Mhm. First of all, because WordPress is the best and biggest CMS in the world, it powers like 43% of the web, and even in some top countries, that number is over 60%. WordPress is the premium standard for CMS on the web. When you build on WordPress, you inherit the entire ecosystem. There are 60,000 plugins in WordPress, and each of them adds an advanced functionality to your website. And there are 2 million developers who already know how to work in it. WordPress sits at the core of what every major service provider, hosting provider, or agency in this space offer to their clients. With an agentic website builder on real WordPress, the ceiling actually is the WordPress ecosystem itself, which means that is not one. So you get AI velocity on top of the standard the industry already trusts.
Mhm. Um, can we make it clear for the hosting crowd watching? So you ship in three ways. Okay, my notes. I'm looking at my notes.
Mhm.
Reseller dashboard. There's website builder API, and the self-hosted plugin plus API. So for a hosting provider specifically, which one fits, and why is it structured like that?
Yeah, so for hosting providers, the default is the self-hosted plugin plus API. So there are two components here. The first one is the WordPress plugin that can be pre-installed on WordPress website, created on the hosting infrastructure of the host, bringing in the Agentic website builder, fully white labeled generation workflow. I will show it during the demo. And the plugin itself, the plugin self deletes itself and becomes custom white label theme in website. And the second one is, of course, the API, which helps you at the workspace level to control the website licenses, the credit limits, usage, etc. And the reseller dashboard option is for hosting resellers, actually, MSPs or agencies who want to standalone product with a deep integration, like typically the new product line path. It's a full SaaS workspace with AI generation, client workspace, billing, and analytics, all under the reseller's brand. So sites generated through it are hosted on 10web's managed WordPress hosting infrastructure.
Okay, this is the part that I've been waiting for the most. Can we actually see it? I believe you have a demo to show what it looks like.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Let me
Yeah,
share my screen. Can you see
I
my
can,
screen?
I can see your screen.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's generate an e-commerce website. We generate both e-commerce and informational websites. Can you please tell me what kind of e-commerce website would you like to generate? Just name any e-commerce website you would like.
E-commerce website. I was thinking of let's put it maybe like a kid store for kids.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, parents, obviously not kids, but selling
Store
kids,
for parents,
parents.
which is selling toys for kids, right?
We can sell toys, books, car seats.
Car seats for kids. Okay. And you can also say any design instructions here, like the website can be in light mode, dark mode, accent color. What colors do you like? Let's say the website should be in dark mode and the accent color, for example, should be in which color you like.
Let's do baby blue.
How? Baby
Baby
blue?
blue. Baby blue.
Baby blue. Okay. So just before starting the generation, you can add a screenshot or any attachment to create the website for reference. So let me
How
create.
long does this usually take, like start to finish, on average?
The average time is around 2 minutes, but we are working we are trying to improve the generation speed. So why it's taking a little bit longer than other solutions? Because the AI is generating the entire website, like the code from scratch. That's why it takes a little bit like longer.
That's fine. And what happens if they like don't love like the first version?
Very good question. So they can edit the website in four different ways, and as soon as the website is generated, I can show it to you.
Mhm.
They can use the AI chat-based editor to ask AI to make the changes on the website. They can use the code editor to edit the code of the website if like uh, they are
So
a
totally,
developer.
totally,
Yeah,
completely
they can.
vibe coding is what.
Yeah, yeah. And they can use the visual editor to edit the website, and also they can go to WordPress and edit the website from WordPress backend. So first of all, like the AI has generated the outline of the website. As you can see,
Mhm.
its homepage, learning and play, like safety essentials, etc. So we are not generating only one page. So we generate four to five or even seven pages. You can customize like the structure, the layout of the website, like adding a new page or adding a new section. It can be a custom section or any section from the predefined list. And but let's just click on save and start building for the AI to generate the website.
It looks very extensive. But could somebody with zero WordPress background actually customize this?
Yes, yes, of course. So the actual the initial generation of our solution is so good that you just need to change the text to adjust it to your like business, or to change the images if you want to adjust to your business, and actually that's it. Sometimes you don't even need to go to WordPress to have the fully production ready website.
Mhm.
So with WordPress backend, we give them full control over the advanced functional with the plugin ecosystem as well, and also these people and as it powers 43% of the web, most of the website builders, like people who are building websites, they are familiar with WordPress, and they would love to have the opportunity to edit the posts and pages from the WordPress backend as well, to add new menu items, and like leverage the full power of WordPress.
So we chose to create like an e-commerce website, right? A
Mhm.
store which runs on WordPress. So
Yeah.
where does WooCommerce fit in?
Yeah. So the website is already generated by which like showing the preview. I will tell you more how the e-commerce websites are being generated. So we are leveraging the full power of WooCommerce for generating e-commerce websites. I will go to the backend and show you there that all products that have been generated for this website.
Mhm.
So they are generated within WooCommerce products, and you can easily edit these products. And why we have chosen like to leverage the power of WooCommerce in this case is because WooCommerce has integration with any payment system in the world, and you can easily integrate your any even local payment system with WooCommerce and start selling your products on the web.
That's where you kind of answered my next question was like, how do people go about, accepting payments and stuff? And
Yeah. Yes. So it's not a like single page website, so it's a multi-page website. As you can see, these are the other pages. Again, very beautiful with all the items here. We can go to like safety essentials page. Again, everything is here. We can go to the shop page, and you can see the filters here, and the filters are working. Like you can like select car seats, and it will just show car seats here. And there are several ways to edit the website if you don't like the output. First one is the AI editor. Like you can ask AI to make any change on the website. You can ask to change the entire styles of the website. You can ask to add any section. You can ask to edit any section or whatever you want. The second option is the code editor. So this is the React front end of the website where you can edit the code of the website if you are a developer, of course. The third way to edit the website is the visual editor that we have. You can just click on any element here, and change anything designed for child, and you can add the layout, the colors, and the font family. You can see we provide all the options, around 100 plus parameters to edit the website, or you can ask AI to make the changes that you want. And we also have this theme editor, which allows you with just one click to change the colors of the website, each color like accent, foreground, background, etc. You can change everything from here as well. You can change the radius, you can change the shadows, the fonts, everything, or with a single click, you can change the entire website from light to dark mode, or whatever you want. As we have generated an e-commerce website, let's go to the WordPress backend to see how the backend part was generated. So as you can see, the backend of the website is full WordPress. You can go to, for example, posts. So as you can see, all the posts which AI has generated, you can edit them from here. You can edit it either with Web Editor, like the visual editor that I've shown to you, or just click on Edit Content and edit the post using the standard Gutenberg editor of WordPress. On the product side, let's go back. On the product side, as you can see, WooCommerce is already installed because we have generated all products using the WooCommerce products. If we go to all products, you'll see all the products generated by AI already here. As you can see, they are here, and you can just click on Edit Content for any of the products and change the price, change the image, change the key features, specifications, whatever you want for the product. And the best part here is that, as I've already mentioned, with WooCommerce, you are getting access to actually any payment system in the world. You can integrate it with the website and start selling out of the box. And also one more thing, if in your website you have a form, that's not just a form on the front end side. It has a backend on WordPress, and all the submissions that you make in the website, they will all come to backend. As you can see, we have a newsletter sign up form on the website, and if we make a submission, if the end user makes a submission on the website, you'll get all your submissions here. So this way you actually get a production ready website within minutes, and you can edit the website easily however you want.
It looks incredible. And the level of customization with the theme editor and everything. I mean, there's so many ways to go about it. Basically, I guess it's up to the end user's comfort level, knowledge level to choose and pick which way to operate with.
Right,
It looks impressive.
right,
Thanks.
right.
Thank you so much for showing that demo. But I want to switch over to the business side because that's where our audience lives. Um, I mean, hosting is getting sort of commoditized. Okay. So what's your real, honest read on where WordPress hosting uh, goes over the next 2 to 3 years? And how does specifically an AI builder change that?
Mhm. So Let me answer this like through our vision. TimeWeb's vision is to empower a billion entrepreneurs to launch online businesses. That doesn't happen unless website creation becomes effortless, and that ties directly to where WordPress hosting is going. So, 2 to 3 years out, the standalone hosting product, just servers and storage, is a smaller business than it is today. So differentiation on infrastructure alone like gets harder every quarter. But hosting is not going away. It's the backbone of the web. It's becoming the foundation for a product experience customers actually want. Hosts are in the best position to deliver that experience because they already own the infrastructure, the relationship with customers, and the brand trust. So platforms like Lovable and Bolt are building all that from scratch. What grows is the host that ships an outcome instead of an environment. A customer who gets a working website in 3 minutes on the host's brand is a customer who stays. So the A builder is how a host gets from selling servers to selling outcomes without restructuring the business. The infrastructure stays where it is. The product on top of it just changes. And that's where our vision plugs in. We give every host the product there that they need to play a role in this like billion entrepreneur shift.
So you described three revenue paths for hosts.
Mhm.
And again, I'm looking at my notes. Like you can bundle it as a feature, can be an add-on upsell, or an entirely new product line. So which one do you see? Which one are your partners kind of picking first?
Actually, it depends on the goals of the host and who they target. Like for new users, bundling it as a feature to their core offering is the main path. But we have partners who have introduced our solution in a new product line as a separate AI website builder solution. For existing users, our partners use the add-on upsell. Like the builder runs as an optional paid upgrade on existing plans. New revenue from the customer base they already have with clean attribution. What's nice is that nothing like locks anyone into a single path. Most partners we work with end up running 2 or 3 of these at the same time as they figure out what fits their customer base.
Okay, so without breaking any NDAs or spilling anything you shouldn't be spilling, like, can you share? I mean, what can you share about the average revenue per user information or conversion improvements that partners like actually like see once they launch?
Yeah, that's very good question and like something we would like to share with everyone like our own on our own like consumer product on our own hosting runs like at 12 to 15% from free to paid conversion in tier 1 markets. That's very high
Mhm.
for these markets, and we actually see an even better picture for our largest hosting partners, which is actually natural because they have stronger brand recognition and higher quality based traffic than we have. Additionally, on average revenue per user, the lift is obvious as with the Agentic website builder included in plans as a premium solution. The hosts can increase their default tire prices or include the builder on the higher tires. And the add-on upsell like captures the customers who want more out of the builder. We see significantly increased ARPU among our partners after release.
You must come across this a lot as you go around and at
Mm-hmm.
conferences and all that stuff from companies that would say, we've got a development team of our own. We'll just build it ourselves. Like, what do you say to that?
Mm-hmm.
What do you say to a
Yeah,
host?
Yeah, this question comes up a lot, especially with the biggest players. Several hosts have actually started building their own builders. So I'll tell you like how I think about it. It's relatively easy to put together an MVP of an agentic builder. The basic version that generates like front-end prototype. You can like build it like in a few months, but there are three key hard parts here, and they define our product. The first one is the React to WordPress bridge, like connecting a modern AI generation front end to a production WordPress backend. Like we 30 engineers on our site worked on this for 12 months to get to the point where we are now. The second one is the generation quality. I think at the moment, our agentic website builder is one of the best in the market in comparison with the market leaders like Lovable, Bolt, V0, etc. And the third one, and the hardest one actually, is the unit economics. We have optimized our generation cost down through months of iterations. So it's roughly 10 times lower than any internal team has reached that we have observed. So even if you ship something that works and it's like the best, the cost per site math doesn't pencil out for a scale business. And in addition to these three, I would mention time to market. While the hosting team is building this solution, the competitors will launch on TimeWeb in 2 weeks and start like grabbing share from the new emerging market of agentic builder. Like by the time they ship the internal version, the category has already been distributed.
Yeah, that's a significant one. And I think you've mentioned before that it takes about 2 weeks to go live. Is that it? So what's involved in that, and what's the most time-consuming part?
The integration itself is pretty straightforward. As I mentioned, you just pre-install the white label plugin we provide in WordPress website, create it on your own hosting infrastructure. The slow part is like almost never the engineering, is the internal alignment. You just need to take care how it will fit into your current workflow or product offering. Like, for example, you should figure out the pricing plans and inclusions, the sign-up flow, GTM, etc. Also decide these questions before kickoff, like just go live in 10 days.
I'm looking at the clock, and I know that I've requested a certain amount of time of you, and I really
Mhm,
appreciate you staying and answering all these questions. And I have still so many questions too that I'm actually curious to ask you. So I'll just try to maybe ask them a bit quicker because I feel like
mhm,
it's
mhm,
we're in a part of the conversation that's so critical for our particular audience to hear. So talking
mhm,
about the commercial shape of it, right? So without getting into numbers not important
mhm,
right now, but what does the deal look like usually? Is it revenue
mhm,
share, licensing, per site fee?
mhm. Yeah, we have a tiered pricing model and charge per number of website licenses included in that tier. So the tier price drops as the partner buys higher volumes. So each license has a certain amount of credits included for generation and editing. And we provide also trial websites at a separate, much lower rate, also with certain amount of AI credits included.
I have last one on the business side, and it's actually a very practical one. So if a host bundles 10 web and the end customer hits a problem with the AI output or whatever, who actually
Mhm,
takes
mhm.
takes that support ticket?
Yeah, the host provides the first layer of support. They own the customer relationship and the support ticket. TimeUp is provided like second level technical support. We create a dedicated Slack channel for each partner and they pass their request to us through that channel. Both our engineering team and their engineering team are there with a dedicated account manager who manages the whole communication. And we also provide the hosts all needed materials to resolve like the most common 90% of cases on their own.
Now I want to talk about the competition a little bit. Okay, we have the consumer side, we have the business side. On the consumer side, and you've mentioned some of these companies, right? That I mean, the field's getting crowded, right? There's the the Wix AI, there's a Hussenger Horizons, there's GoDaddy Airo, there's Lovable, there's Bolt. You mentioned them. How do you
Yeah.
position how do you position 10Web against that crowd?
Yeah, Tenweb is the one agentic builder that ships real WordPress fully white labeled on the host infrastructure. So we do three things: the agentic generation, real WordPress, and end-to-end white label. Plenty of companies like do one, a few do two, but no one else does all three together. So this is like the main differentiator of Tenweb, and I think all three is a category. So Wix, AI, Airo, Horizons, like all of them are like walled guarded builders. So the customer signs up inside their platform, builds inside their platform, and the site like lives there forever. Lovable, bold, with zero ship code prototypes without real CMS on the backend, and they don't really support the website building case like the way hosting customers need. Like it's great for agencies, it's great for product teams, but not for a customer who just wants like a working and functional website. So actually, these are the main differences.
And in our world specifically, like in web hosting, the names now that people kind of line you up against are Nova and Extendify. So for
Yes.
a host that's sort of like weighing all three options right now, what's the difference that actually matters? I want to know.
Yeah, so the real win is Agentic plus WordPress. So each of these products covers one side, but not both. Extendify like fields WordPress template with AI generated content. It's template based, not agentic. It's a very good solution, actually. But it actually is close to the section based solution that we had before with Elementor. As I already mentioned, it was limiting us to get the best designs possible and build a website with unique prompt that the user has entered. In case of Nova, by WebPros, it's an agentic, of course, but it ships frontend only with no CMS behind it. It's not WordPress. It's available to hosts as a white labeled option, but which is why it gets compared to us. The catch is the output is not a real WordPress website. So these are the main differences between our solution and the two competitors that you have mentioned.
I want to get the sense of traction. I know there are names you can say, but without naming anyone you can name, is there any chance you can, you can tell us like what kind of providers are already running 10Web?
Yeah, we have over 1,000 like B2B partners across the three packages. But what we are proud of is that like two of the largest hosting companies, which we can't name, two of the largest WordPress hosting companies in the world are live with 10Web, running the agentic builder under their own brand. Yeah, so that's it.
And on a lighter note, like what was the most surprising reaction you've gotten like from a partner after they went live?
Yeah, the conversion rates. We have had partners who just came back after 2 weeks after launching the solution and saying that their conversion rates have doubled after the launch, and in some cases even reaching to double digits, which never happens like with internal product launches at this speed.
One question I had, and I wasn't sure whether I should be asking you this, but I will ask you, kind of like flip this around a little bit. And because I think honesty kind of like really kind of earns trust. And is there anyone that 10Web is not like a good fit for?
Yeah, probably a few cases. Like the first is hosts who are not really ready to make the category shift decision. Like if your leadership doesn't have strategic alignment on where hosting is going and what role you want to play in the website builder shift, like we are not the right product. That decision needs to be made like from the top before the integration matters. The second is the host like looking for an extra cheap solution. Our product like supports premium plans is built for hosts who want to compete on output quality, not on price. And the third one is a host who is not ready to bring the AI builder to the front of their customer experience. We work best when the builder is bundled into the hosting flow, communicated as a flagship feature, and supported by the host's marketing. If the plan is to hide it like 3 clicks deep in the dashboard, the partnership underperforms.
We're almost done, I promise. I want to look ahead very quickly because like looking ahead, you've said the vision. I wrote that number down. You said the vision is to empower 1 billion websites, entrepreneurs. That's a
Yeah,
huge
yeah.
number, huge number. So what does it actually look like operationally for you, like over the next few years?
Yeah, so just to be clear here, we are not going to acquire 1 billion customers ourselves. No company will, or I think can. The only way to 1 billion is through the partners who already serve them. So hosting providers, SaaS platforms, MSPs, and agencies. So our job is to make the integration so cheap and so fast, and actually the product so good that every host who wants the upside takes it. We don't compete with our distribution; we power it. So operationally, that means three things. The integration stays under 2 weeks, regardless of partner size. The generation cost keeps dropping. So the unit economics work across every market, including ones where customers' average revenue per user is much lower than the US. And the agents keep getting better and better because the partner's customers is the one who feels the difference between a site they want to keep and the site they abandon. So 1 billion is not the goal in isolation. That's the goal is that starting a website becomes a 3 minute decision for anyone with an idea.
Anything you can share on the roadmap? Like what's the next for Agentic Builder specifically? Like anything you can talk about publicly?
Yeah, the main direction here is having an AI agent for each of the roles that a web agency has. A QA agent, analytics agent, security agent, SEO agent, etc. We want to fully automate the website building and maintenance process. So the next big direction we are heading are web applications. Today we have strong coverage of most of what people actually build: informational websites, e-commerce websites, the basic functional pieces like contact forms, landing pages, and so on. What's next is go deeper to support more application style use cases. We want to be the agentic builder that can produce not just a website but a working app on WordPress.
If a hosting provider watches only the last 2 minutes of this amazing discussion that we
Mhm.
had, what do
Mhm.
you want them to walk away with remembering?
Yeah. So the platforms like Lovable, Zero Bolt, they have changed what customers expect from getting a website online. The decision actually is not whether to add agentic site creation. The decision here is whether to ship it in weeks by partnering or in years by building. So the math heavily here favors for partnering. Hosting is not going away. It's like the backbone of the web. Hosts already own the most important piece, like the infrastructure everything runs on. And what's missing is the product layer on top of it. So the hosts who will add that layer now get to define what a host is next.
Thank you so much for spending the time. I'm sorry for going over the time limit that I know your very busy schedule. I really appreciate it. I just want to remind that this was Narek Darasan, CEO of 10Web. Thank you so much for the discussion.
Thank you, Artashes. It was a pleasure to talk with you and very cool discussion.